Okay, now with the app created, what we've got to do now is if we go over to this URL here, which is developers.facebook.com/docs/plugins, and you'll come to this page, and what we want to do is go down to the comments plugin, which is made available here on the Facebook site. So hit comments, and what it does, it simply just brings up this little box here, and what we need to do is configure this so we can get some code, and then that code I'll paste into a text editor, and then we'll paste it into our blog. So we'll look at the header tag and the comments, the header PHP file and the comments PHP file. So first of all, we've got to get the content. So what I'll do is I'll type in the URL. Okay, so there's the URL, and as you can see, it's already picked up the app. So it's got my image there, and in this box here, you can just simply select how many posts you want. I'll say 2, and then you can select the width. Now, the way to work out the width, I use this particular method. I'll go to the sample page that I'm using to do this with. I go into the comments, which is standard comments box here, and I've got a little plugin here called Measure It, and it's a Firefox plugin, so you can go and do a search on that and install that for yourself. I click on that, and then it gives me a little cross here, and I can go and measure my comments area. So the current one is 635 pixels across, so I might make mine say 600. Alright, so I'll go back over here, I'll turn that off, and I'll go back over here and type in 600, and it should pop up. There it is down there. So it's 600 wide. You can change the look of it to the dark if you wish. I'm going to leave mine as light, and then I'm going to select get the code. Okay, so here we've got some HTML5 code, some JavaScript, so you got the div there. So all you need to do here at this stage is quite simply select your code, copy it, then paste it into a text editor. Like I said, I'm using Text Wrangler, and then we'll go back and grab this particular line of code too. Alright, it's important we get this. I'll copy that, and we'll go back to Text Wrangler, and we'll paste that in there like that. Okay, so once that's done, you just simply click OK. Okay, now that's the first bit of code that we need to get hold of. The second bit of code is we've got to scroll down here a little bit further, and we need to get a bit of code that's going to tell the blog that that I'm in fact, and that you are in fact, the admin of this blog. So we need to grab a meta property, and the meta property for this is this particular one here, where we can insert our application ID. So all you need to do is select that, quite simply copy that, go over to Text Wrangler, just put a couple of edits there, enters there, and paste that in there like that. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so now we've got the two pieces of code that we need. What we're going to do, like it says here, is put your application ID in here. So up in this bit of code, Facebook has inserted our application ID up here for us. So quite simply, copy, and what we want to do is just delete that there, and then Control V or Command V, paste that in there like that. So now we've got our FTP ID, content equals our app ID, and that's basically a meta property that allows us to moderate the comments. Okay.